Well, hello, friends.
Hi, how are you?
We're back in, still.
We're in the library of Parts Unknown,
Yeah.
as you can tell by the books behind us. And on this week's Facebook Live video, we are going to recap Clash of Champions. Not Clash of the Champions, it's just Clash of Champions. It was the first ever Raw exclusive pay-per-view in the new era, and it went down this past Sunday night. We made some picks and some wagers, and now we're going to read to you what happened and what we picked and the results. So, Captain Awesome,
We also, on the line, every month, or every event, is our trophy, Lil Sheiky.
Lil Sheiky didn't make it this week. He's still reading a book.
It takes him a long time to turn a page.
Right, so you won't see him be exchanged if needed on this episode, or this video, I should say. But we will have a video Facebook Live exclusive for you for the exchange if needed in the future or any other time. So there you go. So, Captain, what happened on Sunday night?
On the WWE Clash of Champions Dolph Ziggler kickoff show, we had Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox, and this went exactly as planned, with Nia Jax beating the crap out of Alicia Fox.
Yep.
I mean, there was a little bit of fun in there, but it was a squash.
It was the most offense someone has had against Alicia Fox since she has been, or excuse me, Nia Jax, since Nia Jax has been on the main roster.
Lena had the best offense against Alicia Fox.
Greatest match of all time. Yeah, so it was just kind of what you thought.
Yeah, so then we're sitting at 5-5 on our scoreboard. Then they moved on to the real show.
Here it is. Let's get
the big show.
But he wasn't on the show.
But he wasn't on the real show. The WWE Raw Tag Team Championships on the line with the New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. They're a thing still? That's like happening.
So this right
still,
here.
Yeah.
Hand gestures as adults, because that's the 90s.
I think is hard for people to get behind in America, and you can say this is right or wrong. When you get somebody who made their name in Japan, and they still come out dressed head to toe in Japanese writing. Nobody here likes that shit.
Well, and I don't ever think that the Gallows, I look like someone who will change your carburetor look, really goes for a wrestler. He looks like a mechanic, is what I'm saying. Doesn't look like a pro wrestler.
Which I could use some help on my riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
It's being a pain in my ass.
Yeah. I need a new air filter on my car. So, Gallows.
Hook
it
up.
That. Yeah.
Sex Ferguson.
Yeah, please. But
no,
anyhow,
Rich Ferguson.
To go with more of your point, I think they're fine. I think they're doing
well.
I think it's Katie the First Lady.
Katie the First.
Which, thank you.
Lady!
Yeah. But I think they're fine. I think they're doing well. I think that WWE's just 1,000,000% behind New Day and Enzo and Cass, even though Enzo and Cass lost on Monday night. I think those are the teams they're focused on, and everyone else will just be, we'll see what happens. And so that's what happens with them. They're see what happens.
And as such, New Day won that. You correctly predicted this. I did not. So T-Mac's up 10-5. T-Mac's still batting 1,000 on Clash of Champions.
A 10!
He's also, though the video would have you believe, not taller than I am.
I'm not.
It's just... They only got so many chairs in Parts Unknown.
Well, you're in a more comfortable chair. Look at your chair.
Yeah, I'm in a lounge chair. You're in like a schoolboy chair. Schoolboy.
Roll up.
Roll up. All right, then we had the WWE Cruiserweight Championship on the line. The newly minted, never before, as they say, Cruiserweight Championship.
The purple belt.
The purple belt. T.J. Perkins, the champ, taking on Brian Kendricks. And is that a shoot, the story they were spinning about Brian Kendrick picking Perkins up from high school to skip school to take him to wrestling practice? Is that a shoot? Does anybody know?
I know.
Is that like a real thing?
Kata, I figure you would know, so let us know.
Yeah, is that which would stand a reason that Brian Kendrick's in there trying to help put him over, if that's been his guy forever.
Yep.
Cool story if so.
Yeah. And fun story if not. Way to come up with an original story.
Is that something like Brian Kendrick could have got in trouble for, man? Like,
fuck it.
He was cruising high school to pick up some dudes.
Hey, little boys, you want to wrestle?
I'm not doing anything with him. I'm just picking up to wrestle around with him in my underwear.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm going to play fight.
Jeez.
God, that's what you do.
Just watch me put him in this leg lock. All right. T.J. Perkins won this. And we both predicted that because they weren't going to have him win that whole tournament and then job it out immediately, unless they really wanted to make Brian Kendrick a super heel, which they're not getting.
Well, but he turned on him at the end, which created our first true heel cruiserweight. So at least we got that.
Yeah. So then we both got the 5 points there, but T-Mac still batting 1,000 up, 15-10. Kicking my, Then we had the finale, or so we thought, of the Best of 7 series.
Best of 7?
Between Cesaro and Sheamus, which we split on that. I said Cesaro, you said Sheamus.
Guess what? Neither.
Wrong.
So zeros.
Now, what did you think of that? I thought, I honestly didn't see the tag team thing coming the next night on Raw, which we'll talk about more on the podcast, which you'll have to tune into.
SpanishAnnounceTable.net, TrainingTopicsNetwork.com.
I just thought it was going to be to now enhance it even further. Like, now we're going to have the final, and it would be at the next pay-per-view.
When it went to a draw, the tag team was the first thing I thought of.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think they would go draw.
Yeah.
And it was a good match. Cesaro almost killed himself. That was the highlight of the night because, near death is always fun to look at.
Can you KT tape your neck?
Yeah, right?
Jeez.
Can you put a football play on my spine?
Yeah.
I broke it. I need a football play of duct tape on my spine.
Is he trying to get a duct tape sponsorship?
Rock tape.
Jeez.
Gimmick. Live it.
Yeah, and the tag team, what else were these guys doing?
I like it because I like European tag teams, and guess what? They're both European.
European.
So maybe I am. That's why my legs are crossed. You can't see up in my pants.
He's got a hole in his crotch. He's trying to hide it.
Maybe.
Then we'll move on. We had Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. Now,
why does Sami Zayn keep losing everything?
I don't know. We both thought he was going to win this, so we both were wrong on this. It was a hell of a match.
And remember, I almost picked Jericho because I said he won the WrestleMania match against AJ, so it makes sense.
Well, that's Sami Zayn. He's a loser.
He's not.
Well, he clearly is. He loses a lot. I don't mean like he just loses.
I like Sammy.
I like him.
You hate him.
No, I don't hate him at all.
He said it off air.
No.
He goes, I don't get it. He's a loser.
No, I said I hate you.
Oh.
Right.
Makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes more sense.
Then we had the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
The three-way.
Triple threat.
The way men like to see it.
Stupid. Mm-hmm. We three-wayed someone tonight. Phone call.
Find out the details on the podcast.
Phone call.
Or was it?
I'm doing it now. It's a 976 number. Do people even know what that is anymore? Am I dating myself with that reference?
I don't even know what you mean. What does that mean?
It's like the old school sex talk lines were 976
something. I would do. There was a handful of times, side note before we get back into the picks, and a fun Facebook exclusive video. The rare occasion that a girl asked for my phone number, which happened maybe 3 times in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Couple of those times, though, I didn't want to give my number to the girl, so I said area code 911, and then I gave my phone number. But the area code 911 would make him dial 911.
Theo said at least Sammy can get back to his Uber job.
His what job?
His Uber job.
Hey, gotta make money somehow if you keep losing.
That Uber, man. So we have Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley.
I screwed up.
Yes. So I said Charlotte would win, and I was correct. So we're tied again.
Yep.
Until
I got greedy. You gotta go big or you go home. Right?
He picked Sasha Banks. But then he
said heel turn.
Said heel turn. Wagered a point, which we can do. So he lost a point, so now I'm up 1. Like
I don't know why I did hand gestures. I could have just said that.
Yeah, and I almost think it's because,
it's coming.
It's coming at some point, but Charlotte is the kind of character, which I said that we kind of discussed The Miz is also, which is transferring over to SmackDown, but they kind of almost have to have the championship to be relevant.
Yeah, they're championship pedigree type characters, so it doesn't make sense for them to not be a champion if you want their character to be max potential.
Their whole demeanor and attitude is as such that wouldn't work on a chase.
Right.
Yep. A Hollywood movie star doesn't have to chase the title.
Right.
I get gold. You hand it to me.
Right.
Charlotte is the nature girl, right? She's the, she's the pedigree.
She
She's above the challenge.
Right.
Right.
So I lost a point because I thought Sasha would turn on Bayley, thus getting Sasha and Bayley, and then Charlotte and Dana, but I was wrong.
So 14-15 in favor of this guy. Then we had the United States Championship. Roman Reigns versus
Reigns.
Rusev.
That was fun, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, replay that moment.
Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns won this, which we both correctly predicted.
Wins a U.S. title. Roman Reigns walks to the shower, and Roman Reigns takes a shower with the title. Roman Reigns
beats Rusev.
He almost knocked the phone over.
Rusev.
So there we go. I don't care.
So
look,
who's next for Roman Reigns as the champ?
This is the only reason why I think it's cool. It's cool because whoever beats Roman will then now be a made man, right? So the reason he has the title is that then you make another star off of Roman. Who cares that he won the title? It sucks that he won from Rusev. Hopefully Rusev gets elevated, and maybe he can go against Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins gets the title, because he's better than the U.S. title. He's better. There it is. Hey, we're back.
Hey!
Sorry about that.
I bet it was Rusev.
Probably was. So the reason he's the champ is to make someone off of him. So that's why you should be excited. Him having the championship, he ain't going to do anything cooler than what Cena did, which we didn't really want Cena to have the title, but he did something cool with it. He won't do that. So he'll just walk around with a funny-looking belt. But the match was good, right?
19-20 in favor of me.
But the match was good, right?
The match was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's all down to this.
I'm down by one.
Down by one. Now we both predicted the same person, but T-Mac wagered. So we had a chance to tie.
I went big again, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my DNA. You go for the shot if you have it. You take it.
You take the shot.
Take it every time.
You take the shot.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I take shots. Sometimes I crash and burn.
Shots. All right. The WWE Universal Championship, the champion Kevin Owens defending against the guy, or he's the man. He's the man.
I don't
Reigns
know.
was the guy.
Who's
Right?
the dude?
Ambrose.
Okay.
He's the man.
And then there's the champ, Cena.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the face,
That runs the place.
AJ.
Yep.
We got all these fun names that are really lame.
Yeah, fun. That's what I'd call it.
That's sarcasm.
Kevin Owens did win this, which we did. I mean, it screams it would be weird that he wins it and then loses it the next available thing.
So, what do you think happens here? Well, first off, what did you think of the match? I thought the match was fine.
Oh, I thought the match was very good.
Yep. I think this is what we're leading to. This is my Nostradamus prediction for what happens next. We're going to get Jericho and Kevin Owens, and then we're going to get Seth Rollins and Triple H.
Right, which brings me to our wager. You said Triple H would come in,
Triple H
do a
would
run-in, win it for Kevin Owens, which did not happen.
It didn't.
So you got the 4 points, I got the 5, leaving me the winner in the rightful heir of Shiki, who's not here at the moment.
He's reading a book.
Though he called me, he said, I'm so glad. I am so glad you won. This dude, though, I have to read a book twice my size just to ignore this guy.
Nope. We cuddled last night, and he said, I'm going to miss you.
Cuddled. You prison cuddled him.
Either way, it's cuddling.
Anyway.
So that was our picks, and we are going to get to the Facebook.
Rusev.
We're going to end the Facebook Live video.
Rusev.
You're going to knock that over. Listen to our podcast, trainingtopicsatwork.com, SpanishAnnounceTable.net, tableshow@gmail.com if you'd like to donate or send us an email. And let us know how we're doing. Leave a comment. See some comments here. Too far away for me to read.
Sharkbait wants to know where his cake is.
In the fridge. Happy birthday, Anthony
Happy
Sharkbait
birthday,
Gutierrez.
fool.
Turning 26.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to him.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
All right, see ya.